You know, ladies and gentlemen, I don't do this too often, but I'm gonna have to apologize in advance because your eyes, after watching this video, they're gonna be sore. You're gonna lose brain cells because we're going to be talking about possibly one of the worst woke rebrands ever from Jaguar. I have never in my life seen anything so cringe. I'm sure most of you have seen this, right? You know, when it first dropped on the internet and everybody saw the new stunning and brave direction Jaguar went in, it went viral everywhere because people just couldn't believe what they were seeing. Now, for those of you that haven't seen this ad, me and many others, well, we envy you, but we're going to put that to an end right now because take a look at what Jaguar did many months ago in this new woke rebrand that they thought was going to go down so well. Take a watch. What is that? I want to see your reactions down below in the comment section because right now, I just don't have the words. It is so mind-blowing to see how far a company is willing to fall just so they can look progressive. Ooh, stunning, brave, get out of it. This ad clearly wasn't made for their target audience. They tried something new with a different direction they wanted to head in, and they wanted to attract a more progressive audience with this very inclusive ad. And well, as you can see by the title, the thumbnail of this video, it has massively backfired. We haven't even made it through the beginning of this video, and as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, your eyes are probably sore, you've lost brain cells, and it's probably one of the only times many people watching right now are jealous of Stevie Wonder. But before we carry on, ladies and gentlemen, and get into the news surrounding Jaguar, if you could, make sure to leave a like rating as it really helps out the video. It helps it get pushed out further in the algorithm, which means the channel grows. And as you can see, we just hit 90k, which is absolutely insane. I want to thank you guys so much. So the more people that like this video, the further it gets pushed out and the more subscribers we can hopefully get. The road to 100k, it has officially begun. Now, if you are new and you have stumbled across this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. Share this video around, follow my socials down below in the description, and let's get into it. So first and foremost, let's get into this post on X by Ollie London. He goes on to say, Jaguar Land Rover CEO stepping down months after controversial woke rebrand and company's move to switch to EVs saw sales plummet. Adrian Mardell will step down and retire as CEO after 3 decades at the company. It comes after the car manufacturer announced it was laying off 500 management staff in the UK and after sales slumped in Europe over the automaker's rebrand and move to switch to all-electric vehicles by 2026. So I mean, it's good to see that this rebrand by Jaguar is going down so well and the company is thriving. But the Telegraph have also reported on this story and they go into a little bit more detail. They go on to say Jaguar boss who oversaw woke rebrand to retire. Mate, it's a total joke. The boss of Jaguar Land Rover is to retire just months after presiding over a widely derided woke rebrand of the car maker. On Thursday, Jaguar Land Rover said that Adrian Mardell, 64, will step down from the company after just 3 years in the role. 3 years as a CEO, you oversee this woke rebrand, and now you're gone. You can't make it up, can you? Adrian Mardell has expressed his desire to retire from JLR after 3 years as CEO and 35 years with the company, a spokesman said. Under his leadership, Jaguar pushed forward with a major relaunch as an electric vehicle car maker, but a controversial advertising campaign led to a barrage of criticism over its woke new image. As part of the shakeup, the company unveiled a new advert featuring catwalk models and brightly colored haute couture clothing walking around a Mars-like landscape bathed in bright pink. Messages such as create exuberant and break molds flashed on the screen. The advert, which was released to promote the company's new logo and wider rebrand, was dubbed a hallucinogenic sci-fi movie and prompted a barrage of criticism online. Elon Musk, the boss of Tesla, asked on social media, "Do you sell cars?" Nigel Farage, the Reform UK leader, also accused Jaguar of going absolutely bonkers, showing a bunch of weirdos. hit the nail on the head there. He predicted that the car maker would now go bust, and you know what? They deserve to. Well, financially, things certainly aren't looking too good for Jaguar. Mr. Mardell, at the time, defended the rebrand, saying that it would create the same sense of awe that surrounded iconic models like the E-Type. Yeah, it certainly did that one. Well, that's the first article done and dusted, and I think it's fair to say this rebrand has been a total failure. And again, you know, nobody saw it coming. Not at all. No, it always blows my mind when companies go down this very progressive and inclusive route, because how many sales do they actually generate from going down that road? How many people from these certain communities go, oh yeah, you know what, I'm now going to buy that product? Not many. It doesn't make sense from a financial point of view. You're literally just wasting money. And that CEO wasn't the only boss at Jaguar that defended this rebrand. How people can actually stand there and say this is good is beyond me. But The Guardian go on to report, Jaguar boss defends new ad and rebrand amid vile hatred online. Vile hatred. You mean common sense is really that offensive? The boss of Jaguar defended the company's move away from traditional automotive stereotypes after a clip of its new advert was met with a barrage of vile hatred and intolerance online. Get a grip, mate. If we play in the same way that everybody else does, we'll just get drowned out. Well, something's certainly drowning, and it's your company. So we shouldn't turn up like an auto brand, Jaguar's managing director, Rawdon Glover, told the Financial Times of the company's Copy Nothing campaign. Yeah, you certainly didn't turn up like an auto brand. You turned up like a brand that suddenly went woke and is going to Pride Month or something. That's what that ad looked like. Pride Month. Glover told the Financial Times that while the response to the campaign, which drew more than 160 million views on social media, had been very positive. And he was disappointed though by the vile hatred and intolerance in the comments towards those featured in the video. It's not vile hatred and intolerance, it's just people telling the truth. But clearly, you know, as we know today, the truth is very offensive. This is a reimagining that recaptures the essence of Jaguar, returning it to the values that once made it so loved. What are you smoking? But making it relevant for a contemporary audience, said Jaguar's Chief Creative Officer Jerry McGovern. How did so many people within this company defend it, man? What? But does anybody also remember this video we got of the new head of brand strategy at Jaguar at the Virgin Atlantic Attitude Awards? If you don't, get ready to listen to this, and it probably shouldn't surprise you why they went down this road.
And at Jaguar, we're passionate about our people, and we're committed to fostering a diverse, inclusive, and unified culture that is representative not only of the people who use our products, but in a society in which we all live. A culture where our employees can bring their authentic selves to work. And we're on a transformative journey of our own, driven by a belief in diversity, inclusion, creativity, policy, and most importantly, action. We've established over 15 DEI groups, such as Pride, who are here tonight in the back. Thank you.
Did you use them in the advert?
Women in Engineering and Neurodiversity Matters. We've launched major policy revisions, such as transitioning at work, to drive equity and support for our communities, embracing individuality as our superpower.
Yep.
And at Jaguar,
certainly a superpower, isn't it? But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the news surrounding Jaguar at the moment, and the Jaguar boss who oversaw the woke rebrand has now retired. Does any of this surprise you? Are you surprised that the rebrand didn't go down too well? Let me know in the comment section below. Yeah, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that this was gonna absolutely flop. But then again, you know, common sense isn't common anymore, and these people clearly who work for these companies, they need some of it. If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video, share this video. But until next time, it has been your host JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.